Hi, my name is Deborah Sheeran and I'm a primary school teacher from Dublin in Ireland, and I have been working in Julina since last February.
Okay, guys, so hello again from Mityana school here. I'm sitting together now with Deborah Sheeran. She's from Ireland, and actually it's a sad day, right, Deborah, today?
Yeah, sad day today. We had news of a new lockdown. So last night, President Museveni announced that all schools were to close this morning from 8 o'clock. Any children in school are to be sent home.
Yes, all schools has to close down for 42 days, and this is really a very sad day because yes, already the children that are leaving already now, so many children have left already, and so why this is especially so sad? I think also the teachers, they don't get salary anymore now, right?
No, any teachers in a government school, I think they will continue to be paid because in the first lockdown they were paid. But any teachers in private schools will not be because they depend on the school fees coming in for the children to pay for the teachers' salaries. Yeah. So no school fees coming in, no salaries for the teacher. And in the first lockdown, they were without salary for 11 months. Yeah. So they've only been getting salary for a couple of months now, and now they've been told no again for another 42 days.
Yes, this is very, very unlucky. So, and also told to some of the teachers. So, yes, they don't get paid. They don't get any salary. So, it's also a very hard life for them now to survive. Yes, and also especially these children. I think the first lockdown was last year, right? The school has been closed for almost 1 year.
Yeah, they closed the schools in March. It was actually within a week of Ireland closing their schools as well. So in and around the 17th of March, in and around St. Patrick's Day, they closed then. They opened some schools just before Christmas for some years, just the candidate classes, those children who were doing their exams. And the idea was to open the schools on a phased basis. So some children have not even come back to school yet in the mainstream schools. Because Julina is a special school, they were given permission to open for all classes. And we did that in February.
Yes. I just tell you a little bit about the background. So there have been new cases, especially in Kampala, about COVID. And yes, all the hospitals, they are full, and the school closures are just one of the measures. Also, the church have to close, the mosque have to close, and you cannot travel from Thursday onwards, from the 10th of June onwards, so you just can't travel within the districts. So yes, they have a new lockdown here in Uganda, unfortunately. Okay, Deborah, so actually, how long have you been here already?
This time I came in November the 4th. So I've been in Uganda since then, and I came to Julina. I came at the end of January because I knew they were opening in Feb.
Yes, and I learned about you, so you're really a Uganda expert.
A bit.
Yes, so you are. How many years are you already traveling to Uganda?
About 17 years now.
Wow, 17 years. So if you want to know anything about Uganda, so contact Deborah. So, and originally you come from Ireland.
Yeah, I come from Ireland. I'm a primary school teacher in Ireland. So when I started coming to Uganda, the first time I think I came for 3 weeks, and I just absolutely loved it. I came over with an organisation who were working just outside of Kampala. So I came back with them every summer for 5 years. And then in 2010, I set up my own organisation. So I have been coming out every year since then. And just each year kind of getting a little bit longer. So I would come out in July and August, which are our summer holidays in Ireland from school. I would bring volunteers over for that time, and then I'd come over maybe for a week at the end of November and a couple of weeks at Easter.
Yes, and at the moment, okay, you're a teacher in Ireland, also at the primary school, but at the moment you took a vacation, period off.
Yeah, I took career break for a year. So our school year runs from September to the end of June. So I wanted to come out as normal in July, but the airport here was actually closed. So I just took on some sub work, substitute teaching, at home for a couple of months, and then they opened the airport in October, and I came out then in November. Yeah, and I've been here ever since. Yeah.
Okay, Deborah, do you want to tell anything to our viewers about Uganda or about this special place? How can they help Uganda or the school?
Wow, that's a bit of a broad question.
Of course, they can bring in their own personality, right? Like you or like me, they come to this place.
Yeah, I think Uganda is a very beautiful country. It's the people are very friendly. It's considered a very safe place to travel. So I think if you can at all, maybe it might be an idea just to come out, to travel around, to see the place for yourself, to get an understanding of the people or the culture, and then, you know, if you want to come back out, you know, in the capacity of a volunteer or whatever, there are many organisations here looking for volunteers. That's, you know, that's no problem. But I think it's important if you're coming out not only to do the volunteering, but maybe, you know, maybe go on safari, maybe spend some time in Kampala. You know, Uganda is not all about deprivation or poverty either, you know, and I think it's important to see all aspects of the country if you can.
Yes, of course, the tourism industry, of course, is one of the core industries of Uganda, and if you could just come to this country, just explore this amazing countryside and the beauty of the country, you also will support the people here. They also will really appreciate it. So, last question or second last question, so what do you like most in Uganda?
There's a lot of things I love. I love the people. I love the climate. Coming from Ireland, all of the sunshine is just heaven. The street food is fantastic.
So especially what kind of street food? What is your favorite?
There's Rolex, which is chapat. It's like a flatbread with an omelette, and it's rolled up. That's really good. They do roasted meat on a stick, really good. Ganja, which is roasted banana. Samosas, which are little pastry triangles that are filled with meat or rice or peas. God, what else do they do?
I think there's already a lot, plenty.
Yeah, there's the street food here is really good and really cheap, and yeah.
Yes, I also experienced that.
Yeah.
Deborah, you are now 17 or 18 years coming to Uganda. So can you say bye-bye in Luganda to our viewers?
Wailaba.
Wailaba. Nice to meet you.
Kali, say.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.